Yes, Taz, how you doing today, bro? You good?
Yeah, man, chilled. Just getting ready for this, more or less. No, I'm
Yeah,
joking.
I did kind of catch you off guard, but bro, I'm very, very excited to kind of talk about your journey. I mean, I know you've been with me for a long, long time now, and my first question for you is, where were you before you started with us, and what struggles were you facing, like mentally and physically, bro? Talk to me.
In terms of before then, I would go to the gym, but then I really wouldn't know what I was doing. Like, I was just going to the gym for the sake of going to the gym. Like, I didn't plan. I would do like chest day and stuff, but like, it didn't
Mhm.
really come with progression. It was just more or less do a bench press, do a chest machine, do a bit of cardio, and then you're done. And then the next day it'd be legs, and then I'm just picking out random exercises, which clearly it's just freestyling for the sake of it. So it was more or less fine. And then food wise, I was just eating a little. I didn't know what I was eating half the time. It was like whatever I found from Tesco, like a snack or something. I'll just
Yeah.
munch on that, and I'll say like
Mhm.
tracking cardio is something I never used to do. Like I played football during there, but I didn't. I stopped more or less at uni, so I'd
Mhm.
play like let's say six-a-side once a week or something. But I would never track cardio. That was one thing I never did. Like track the calories, and yeah, it was like I more or less didn't know what I was doing, but I was just doing it for the sake of doing something.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a waste of time, but looking back at it now, it was a waste of time. Look, at that point, I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing something cool. Like, there's nothing
Mhm.
I can do.
It's yeah, I get what you mean. I mean, like I said, we worked on a lot, and I remember when we first, well, when you first jumped into the DMs with me. I remember, like, so Taz reached out to me saying, oh, something about advice about form. I remember this is a couple of years ago as well. Like, you asked me about a back squat form, and I sent you a form clip analysis, and then ever since then, he was like, oh, right, like, that's just kind of crazy. But my point is, like, you were going through the motions, you'll go into the gym, but you're just not seeing that result, and there was a lot of, like, knowledge that was missing. But what made you decide to join? Well, it was Dill's Core Fitness back then, but now it's Core Fitness. But yeah, what made you decide? What was it
I,
turning like thing for
I,
you, bro?
like, it's just random, and it was just it was just a random like crossover. I just went on Insta, just like, I was just going through stories, and I saw like, I can't remember what it was, but it was a story, and they put type something, or you'll get, or it was like I can't remember what it was, but it was like a specific story in it.
Uh huh.
So I think it was like a deal or something, like a Black Friday deal, or whatever. I think it was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, 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 yeah.
and I was at bored, so I was like, you know what, let's just do it because I doubt I'm gonna get it. I was so
Uh huh.
adamant I probably wasn't gonna get it, so I typed it in. I put it, I messaged, and then next minute I get a reply, and I'm like, oh crap, I actually won it. Uh, I'm
Yeah, of
so
course, bro.
surprised. And
No,
then,
of course, and yeah, carry on, sorry.
but then I had a look through everything, but then I had conversations with you before then, like you said, anyways. But then I
Mhm.
was so unserious when it came to it because you were like, "Oh, is there something you want to add more in?" And I was like, yeah." Like I was so lazy when it came to it. Like I was so lazy at first, and then I was like, once I more or less joined, it was like I had the intro thing, I had the intro, and then I realized if I don't do it, it's one of those ones where even though you're here, if you don't put in
Mhm.
the effort, you're gonna more or less say, look, well, there's no point me me helping you if you're not gonna put the effort in. So I was like, I'm not getting cooked on a weekly basis just for doing nothing. So I was like, all right, cool, we're here. We'll do our thing, see how it turns out, try your best. And yeah, the first few weeks were pretty chilled because it was just getting used to things.
Mhm.
And then I discovered the work ethic, and
Of
I
course,
that let's just say hard is not the word.
for sure. So, like, so you guys know, obviously, any client that comes to us, we work and build them the habits first. Obviously, Taz had a lot of bad habits, which we'll get into, but now, like, Taz has gone from your progress pictures when you first started was crazy, and we looked at it before jumping to call you, but like it's that change from like going from phase one to phase two, and now we're way down the line and we're looking at football performance and actually really taking the football to a whole new level. But what specific changes have you seen since starting the program, obviously physically, mentally, or even in your daily life, bro?
I hit the like going to the gym. I know what I'm doing. Like I feel so it's such a routine that I'm like I know what exercise I'm doing. I know what machines I'm going to straight away. I know how I want to plan out my gym days. Like before then, it was like wake up in the morning. Do I want to go
Hmm.
gym? Yes or no? And then I'll be like, all right, cool. We'll just go the next day. Now it's like I have to complete 4 days of gym work before check-in day. So I need to actually like make sure I go on, let's say Monday, Wednesday, Friday, for example. So organization, yeah, that's brilliant. I do a lot of running now. I don't know why I do that, but I feel weird not doing it every week, so I have to do it now. Um, I feel yeah, mentally I feel more at ease going to the gym, running. Like it's something in it. Like I'm not. There's not a day where I'm not doing anything unless it's on a
Yeah.
rest day and I actually don't want to do anything. So like that's calm. Um, what else? I think that's more or less it. Just being routine, having a routine, being organized, a
Yeah,
bit more
of course. I
organized.
mean, a lot of people think, oh, they'll get the benefits from the actual fitness and coaching in itself, which is great. But it comes with we go above and beyond for our clients, setting the right routine for you, like working on your mindset. All this stuff has elevated you differently, bro. And you've always been open to trying something new. But in terms of like, what part of the coaching do you think has helped you the most? Is it the training, the accountability, the mindset? What is the one thing that's been like, right, this is game changing?
Um, I think it's the I say it's the versatility or training. I won't even lie. Like, say if you're a guy that does football every week, there's always a set plan, isn't it? It's a different plan compared to someone that just wants to go to the gym, lose some weight, but look a bit, got a bit of muscle on him or her. Um, but yeah, I feel like it's versatile, isn't it? It's never the same thing. Everyone's got their own workout, like
Yeah,
depending on what you want. Like trying to find the best way of describing it, but how to explain it? It's yeah, it's basically everyone's got their own set plan. That's the difference in it. Like if
yeah.
you're a coach and you give out the same stuff to every single person, you, it just doesn't work in my opinion. But
Exactly. I mean, like with you specifically, like we went for so many different phases. So Taz is currently on a bit of a diet phase right now, and he's working to a bit of a football as well. So that's why we got John Terry's. That's why we got training specifics like plyometrics and stuff. But I completely agree because, like I said, what we do is we tailor our training program to you as an individual, bro. Especially because a lot of people give generic training programs. For us, we look at your body, where you're holding adipose tissue, what muscle groups you have an imbalance on. All this stuff is game changer, bro, for sure. But okay, say if my name was Lennon, Lennon. Say if my name was Lennon, right?
yeah.
And I was like, oh, raw, I want to join Core Fitness, but I'm not too sure. What would you say to someone that's sitting on the fence of joining?
Honestly, just go for the page in it. Literally, just go for the page. Book a call. Just book a call. See what the call is like. If it feels like it fits your needs, what you want to go to, because it's like everything in it. You don't know what some. You will never know what something's like until you actually see what it's
Yeah.
like. You will not know what it's like until you see it. So just the best way, I don't know how you do it, but best way is just look at the page, go through a PDF file, have a call, like just see what it can give you more or less. Like because if you just look at it and be like, if you just look at it and just say, oh, I don't know, and not actually have a look at it, then you're never gonna know. You might like it at the end of the day, but that goes
Mhm.
for everything though. Until you try something, you never know if you'll like it or not.
But you got no regrets.
No, no, no. I don't have regrets. I just realized I can get cooked easily. That's
Guys, we hold Taz to the highest accountability, and
uh,
like I feel like some people in life need that accountability. You know, like, this is why I, as a coach, have a mentor. I have a coach that trains me as well. Like that
yeah.
holds me to the highest accountability, and I feel like everyone needs someone in the corner to call them out on their bullshit. Like for you, bro, like you know when your check-in ain't the best quality, and you haven't done the workouts, you know that me and Luke are gonna be on to you differently,
Oh
right?
yeah, it can get peak in it. So like, oh yeah, best way is if you're someone that quits easily, you might have a reality check. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
I mean, it takes time, bro. Like I've said, every single client that's come into us, it kind of is like understanding you as an individual, building you
yeah,
up, and then once you then feel comfortable, we take it to the next level, and that's what we've done with Taz. With Taz, we took his training execution from one point to the other. I mean, his training was diabolical. He joined the varsity nutrition is kind of still questionable, but we still get it done. We still get it done. But now, like we've gone from that physique to now this physique, and now it's all about what's next, what's the next goal. And this is why Taz is with us for a very, very long time. But my last question for you now, Taz, okay? I know that you dropped a significant amount of body fat, you've really leveled up and taken things to a whole new level. But what would you say in terms of what is your goals right now? And also, we talked a bit about the football in terms of what we're
hmm
working towards, but what's your current goal right now in terms of what you're working towards?
honestly, it's just losing. It's just cutting weight right now. Like I was on a bulk like gaining weight, and
Mm-hmm.
that was cool because I got to eat more. Now I've got to cut the rate. I've got to be a bit more specific on what I eat and
Mm-hmm.
actually make sure I lose the weight, which is harder than I actually anticipated. But we're firming it. We firmed it. I mean, as long as I do the cardio and stuff. So yeah, I just want to get. I feel like I'm getting more fitter in terms of running, so that's pretty chilled. But it's cutting that I need to actually. That's my long term aim for aim at the moment.
For sure.
That's at
For
the
sure. I
moment.
mean, we've taken you through so many different phases. You started off a lot bigger. You
Yeah.
dieted down, got you down to like 12, 13% body fat on that blanket for canvas, lean bulked, and now you're dieting down again. But Taz, I just want to say thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it. And do you have any last words for anyone that's thinking about joining?
Um, if join in it, like, if you wanna if you wanna expand yourself, like, try out something different. Try to see if there's some like another level to you in terms of motivation, gaining skills, learning the gym, getting fitter, being more healthy. Then join because guaranteed you'll have a different hindsight on health and fitness than you probably
Mm-hmm.
think you have. Like, but if you joined, don't slack. Like, if you join, do not slack. Like, that's a warning. I'm giving you a lot of warning. Do not slack. Because trust me, you won't, it's not worth it, bro, if you're just gonna slack. But yeah,
Well,
that's like the last words I can give you, lot.
I appreciate that, bro. Bro, it's been a pleasure. Um, the sky's the limit for us for sure. But bro, I appreciate you and thank you for the interview.
Big up, man.
Appreciate that.